Hello everyone, this is Haruka, and I'm doing something a little different today. You all know how I love analog horror. If my various videos on games of the subject haven't said much, but I've never reacted to analog horror before, so consider this a little bit of a test. If this gets enough positive feedback, and I'm not banking on that, to be honest with you, I suppose I could react to other analog horror works in the future. Now then, this is Pigs by UrbanSPOOK. You can find their channel in the description below, or in perhaps a little bubble that I have above my head. Now then, let's see what this is all about, shall we? Starting off strong with a disclaimer. Very well. Former police officer Ian Ford and his wife May were recently reported missing. When police went to their farm to investigate, they found an awful stench coming from the barn. Oh? Inside, they found the brutalized corpse of May Ford. Oh my! She had been handcuffed to a pole inside one of the stalls. However, her hands had been ripped right off. Well, compared to most analog horror things that I've seen, they don't shy away from the gore on this one. I respect your moxie. Now then, back to it. Very well. Even though her body had been badly mangled, tests showed that she died from internal bleeding. So you say? A dead horse could be found within the same stall. The cause of death was heart failure due to a sildenafil overdose. Well then, animal cruelty on top of that. This one's got some balls. Now then, inside the milk house, police found a bloody mattress. Ouch! The music is hurting my ears. Sildenafil citrate was found scattered about the mattress, along with used bandages and packets of penicillin. Someone had been sleeping here for some time. Apologies for me pausing so much, my darling subjects. The music is quite painful on my ears, but I suppose that was on purpose. Now then, back to it. Ouch! Now then, someone had been sleeping. The decapitated head of the Ford's granddaughter was found wrapped in a blanket. Was it now? The head of Fiona... Huh? Fiona Ford! Stop! Stop, please! The worst smell came within the second stall of the barn. Hold on a moment! Pardon me pausing, my darlings. Ouch! My ears! Oops, skipped back a bit, but still. Not holding back with the brutality. Most analog horror works don't do that. I suppose I appreciate your bravery. Now then, finding your granddaughter's head. My! I can't imagine that kind of shock. Now where were we? Yes, here. The worst smell came within the second stall of the barn. My. Now then, on with it, if you're going to shock me this much. Several faces were found nailed to the walls inside of the stall. Who do you think you are, Leatherface? Some of them belonged to previous victims, malformed beyond recognition. So you say? Oh my! There were also several decapitated pig carcasses, Again, who are you, Leatherface? In the middle of the stall lay an abnormally large pig. Its belly had been sliced open and then stitched together again. Stuffed inside the pig carcass, the police found the corpse of Ian Ford? Well, that's quite the plot twist. The pig's eyes had been cut out and replaced with the eyes of Fiona Ford. Oh my! Inside the tack room, police found the rest of Fiona's body, along with several disturbing paintings. So our killer is an artist, Ahem. These paintings depict Fiona, Ian, and Mai, along with an alarming amount of other victims. Be warned, these images may be very distressing. Well then, there's your warning, my darlings. But I'm a brave girl. Show me what you've got! Or don't. Because this is quite unnerving. Very well. Here are the paintings and their titles. Ah! Well then! Accompanied with the screaming in my ears, these are very disturbing to look at. 4 Holes Fiona. Breathless Janice. Janice? Janice? Flushhead Fred. Tina the Witness. Observing Paul. If you know any of these people could be, please contact that number. Very well then. Heart is currently beating out of chest. A heavily damaged tape was found in the mud outside of the barn. Well then. Even though the tape was almost completely destroyed, police were able to recover some of the footage. Did they now? This is what was on that tape. Aside from completely unnerving me, you have my full attention. No. No! Stop! Get off of my screen! You stop! Cease! Immediately! I'm going to assume that you are our killer. Well then, you have an eye for art, but you're very disturbing. And that's the end of it. Oh my! That was rather disturbing. No, wait, stop! No Simpsons, no! No! We're done. We're done. My! Now then, my darling subjects, that was my reaction to pigs. And to be quite honest with you, it was quite honestly one of the most disturbing analog horror-related things that I've seen. Well done, Urban Spooky. You've scared me. Legitimately now. But if I may piece together what happened, if you'll allow me, we had a killer on our hands, and he quite brutally dismembered a family and turned their remains into pigs and art. But anyway, my darling subjects, like I said in the beginning of the video, this is a test. If you would like me to react to other analog horror-related things in the future, do leave your suggestions in the comments below. I'm always open to feedback. That said, however, if you lovely folks enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and a comment and let me know, and I will see you in whatever I do next. Until then, my darling subjects,